Make it make sense. What's going on, everybody? Hit that subscribe, turn that notification on, and let's get into it. All right, so look, check this out. All right, make it make sense, please. Why do I say that? Very simple. As we can see right here, look at James Gunn. He doesn't know what he's saying, and every time he's always contradicting himself. It doesn't matter what you try to do and try to deny. The fact is that James Gunn has no sense of guidance in what he's doing with this reboot and what he's doing over at DC. And seeing the statistics, seeing the flops back to back, it's proof that James Gunn has no clue, because he's saying that some parts of the Suicide Squad kind of connect, but then they don't connect because it's a new universe and the start of something new, blah, 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 all that stuff. But why is he picking and choosing characters from an old universe, which was the DCEU, and moving it into his reboot that's the DCU? Makes no sense, right? Here we are again with James Gunn, always being caught in a lie time after time. And to all the delusional, salty clowns, admit it, face it, the big L is coming your way. And you're not winning, you're just on the flop, and it continues to sink. Say what you want, but that's where it's at. And then talking about that, look at where the stocks ended today again. Here we are, look at these numbers. Ridiculous, you know, it doesn't go up. And it's completely just ridiculous. You know, that's what the word is for this whole DCU reboot. It's not working. We don't know what point it has to reach, but like I said on my previous video, I think that something is happening and there's a shakeup and they're cleaning house at WB. And with the way that things have been coming out, they're not producing, they're not making money. So David Zaslav is like, either you make it work or you're fired. And we're seeing it. You know, they just finished firing the director, the main person that was in charge of the marketing for WB, and he was responsible for the marketing for Superman. And look at where he's at. He's out the door. What does that tell you? That more things are going to come, more probably firing is going to happen, and it is what it is, you know. And as we can see now, look at this picture. You know, they're not convinced. You know, Andy Muschietti is not the right person, especially what he said about The Flash and why it flopped. He's just trying to play the blame game. This is what happens in this company. They're always quick to blame someone else, but they don't want to take the full responsibility for the mess that they've created and they've caused and they've allowed for years. This is why I continue to tell everybody and encourage everybody to keep on fighting for Restore the Snyderverse. There's no stopping us. It's going to happen. And every time, this is evidence that more and more it will happen, because nothing is making money at WB. No DC property after Zack Snyder is making profit. All they're doing is costing the studio money. So why should the studio continue to put out all these flops? I think that they're just waiting to see what happens with Superman. But we already know what's going to happen with Superman. It's going to tank at the box office. We already know that it's going to flop. It's not going to sell tickets, and people are not excited. And then when they see that, like I tell you, what are they going to have to do? They're going to have to move back to a plan B. What's that plan B? Most likely with Zack Snyder, with David Ayer. Don't forget, they already are back at WB. And we've seen the announcement that they posted. It just hasn't gone like full detail, if you want to say, but they're already back with the studio. So what does that prove to you? Something is cooking. Something is marinating right now behind the scenes that we do not know. This is why I continue to bring you this motivation, so we can continue to move forward and fight for what we believe in and what we want to see, which is more of what Zack Snyder had with the DCEU within the Snyderverse. And we will stop at nothing. That's it. We are winning. There's no stopping us. The facts are all there and they're clear. Nothing with James Gunn is making money. It's not producing quality. And most of all, it's not going to get far. This is why I tell you, keep on holding on. And that's why I'm here, holding the line for all of us. As always, what are your thoughts? Hit that subscribe, and until next time.